Supposedly, I've talked about it before on the stream, you can end up forcing your body to get used to and eventually like things that you don't.
We ought to find Mr.
I mean, there's no reason to.
He's got to be all alone and scared.
I was trying to make yourself like something healthy. But I remember this this guy that did this like blog or something, and he hated bananas. Like they would make him almost throw up. And he's like, I'm gonna see if I can force myself to like bananas. Yeah. And he started eating a banana every single day, no matter what. He hated it. And he documented how he felt about bananas like every week or something. And over the span of like a year and a half, got to the point where bananas were his favorite food, and he looked forward to it. He went from having them be a flavor that he almost vomited when he thought about, to being like his favorite thing they looked forward to, and he was like eating like 5 or 6 bananas a day. So I mean, I guess you can get used to, you can acquire tastes if you force yourself to. I mean, I don't know why you would. Some crazy stuff, yeah. Hated mushrooms. Combo pizza ended up making you like mushrooms. Mushrooms on pizza, only pizza. Tons of side quests. All right. God, there's all kinds of stuff here. Let's just follow the green. Pavlov himself, basically. You hear the term acquired taste, right? Apparently you can acquire the taste for almost anything. Try hard enough. Acquired taste? Guess it makes sense, yeah. Yep, yep. Alright.
You, my friend, are rated E for excellent.
Tina George, 1024. Tier 2. Thank you for the resub. 24 months, one of the longest subscribers that we've ever had. I think like second or third ever subscriber. 24 months. Hey, you get a new badge. Oh, no, you don't, because you're one of the first subs. You're stuck with the first. But anyway, 11 sandwiches to George. Thank you for the resub. Very much appreciated.
Okay, let's show him.
Got him. Watch out, Parv. I don't want to shoot you in the butt. Oh god, allies are so much better in this game. I know I keep saying it. I'll try to stop, but people that are like watch this in the future on YouTube, like binging it, if they do watch this, be like, good lord, this guy just won't stop. Just keeps talking about how much better this game is than Greedfall. Last if it weren't the fact ate so much fast food for special orders or a thing you could do. Slather big and tasty or Whopper with tons of mayo back in the day. Lived in Mexico for a bit. Had a hard time with spicy food. Really bad at eating spicy food.
Making the rest of us look bad.
So but I could at least eat most of the food. Look in the head story? Sure. Are you... Lobby, are you still there? They specifically asked. The shiny founder badge, yeah. I'll tell the hook in the head story for those that haven't heard it. Are you a bad guy? You are, you're a marauder. Ooh, he's not a marauder anymore. Woo. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. Well, when Lobby's here, I'll tell the story, since they specifically asked for it. But I saw. Where'd you go?
Here we go.
Where's the other one?
Don't mess with us.
Feeling I'm going to enjoy for our playthrough. It's only halfway through the first part already, starting to nitpick. I'm curious what you think about it. Yeah, I wonder how many people actually watch it on YouTube. You'll see too if you listen to the whole thing. Shade, my opinion keeps getting worse and worse. Like at the beginning, I'm starting out. I'm like, yeah, this might be a 7. I might rate this game a 7, and then like a few hours into the playthrough, I'm like, yeah, maybe a 6.5. I'm like, it's a 6. And then by the end of it, I'm like, this friggin' game shouldn't even been rated. Story time. Yeah. Shade. I don't know why I called them shade. They ever come back? Sorry, puppy. It's not your fault. It's Beast DJ. Here we go. DJ, welcome back. How you doing, DJ?
Okay, here we go. Nice one.
Thanks. Oops. Got him.
That's gotta hurt.
No scope. Like it matters. Like he's right in my face. Fall and forcing you to watch it. I'm still, whoops. I'm still so surprised how many people liked it. You guys got it. Hey, level 11. Whoa, what was that? Throw an explosive or something? Those things. What one? Oh, tamed him. Oh, I'm concussed at the moment. Whatever. Let's let that run off. What do you think of this game? I'm liking this one a lot, Kay. How you doing, Kay? How you doing, Super Beast DJ? Welcome back. Hey, Lobby, are you back? Lobby. Excuse me. Fallout, but pretty. Yeah, and it doesn't have like a green hue to it. From work? Haven't felt well today? I hear ya. I've been pretty sick today too. Sorry, DJ. Definitely know that. You know what? I'm gonna keep getting this dialogue up. Max out dialogue. It's really good. It also has combat benefits in this game, so don't get a perk till next level. Doing well, Kay? Glad you're doing well. Yeah, this game is really good so far. I'm liking it a whole lot. The level up music in this game is so good, but it's only 5 seconds. Yeah. Feels like it could end up being kind of an iconic sound, you know? There's certain level up sounds in games that are... Oh! That's what happened. That are kind of iconic, you know? Hey, Ashlike, welcome back. How you doing, Ash? Nope. Rejecting that. Gotta be careful here. Just let my health regen a little bit. How am I? Feeling a little under the weather today. But we'll manage. We'll manage. Russian Monarch. Go back to Groundbreaker quest there. Tired of killing something every 5 feet you walk. I don't know what I don't know what a lot of that is. I don't know what Monarch is. That's okay. I'm blind. We got any flaws? No, I haven't accepted any flaws yet. Haven't accepted any, and since we're not playing on Supernova, we can deny them.
Keeping you.
Whoops. I didn't stop moving on accident. Oh, that's you, Ellie. My bad. Flaws are army character who's got every one of them.
That does it. Time for a drink.
Time for a drink. Ellie's always about drinking. Party keep dying on Supernova. I wouldn't mind trying out Supernova after this. I wasn't sure if we were even going to play through the whole game, but I've been liking it a whole lot. It's not been great for the stream. We've only been getting like 1 or 2 new followers per stream, down from an averaging like 20 per stream. But I kind of figured that would happen in November because we're going to try some new games. See how it goes. Choice bullets. So many shots and are fine. We're just more skilled than them. Obviously. they probably are using Spacer's Choice bullets. All right, let's go in. Philosopher, scared of bugs, heights, a couple other things, can't remember. No, I haven't accepted any of them. It's pretty cool. It gives you extra perk points by doing that. Fire, plasma, whichever. How big is this place? It's not too big. Got him.
Here we go.
Whoa, he moved fast.
Boom.
Almost like he was being shot at. He was trying to get out of the way. Ellie, you're supposed to be the medic. I need to change your combat directive.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, let me fix this, Ellie. You're a little gung ho there. We're like, did you just call Ellie a hoe? No, gung ho. That's different. Trust me. Distance. Let's get you kind of far away. Weapon. Let's use range. Aggressive is still fine. Okay, that'll do. How are the numbers when you were streaming Warsaw? Pretty good. Like, I don't know, 120 to 150-ish. They're decent. But I don't plan on going back to Warsaw, though. Interestingly, yeah, that was before the ad block change. That's true. So who knows? For anyone that doesn't know, it's been tested now. So Twitch made some changes, and now if you are using ad blocks or other things that stops your browser from tracking you or you know, showing advertisements or custom ads or whatever, if you use those on Twitch, you don't count as a viewer. Multiple people here have tested it. I've tested it. Some people on the Twitch partner Discord tested it. There's some videos about it. So if you use ad blocker, you don't count as a viewer. So now that you know that, if you have an ad blocker, if you whitelist this specific page on Twitch, I'd very much appreciate it. I don't play ads anyway. You only see an ad here if you're not a subscriber, and only one time a stream. And it'll help out. But yeah, they made that change, and our numbers dropped like 30% or something crazy. Tell if you do. You would know if you have an ad blocker. If you haven't set up an ad blocker, then you don't have to worry about it. Changes people you watch. You have 200, 600 viewers, now have half or less. Yeah, it's crazy. I've noticed it on everyone. On every streamer. No matter who they are. Even great big streamers. It's like... There's a big streamer that I watched that was averaging about 3,200 to 3,500. And now they're down to 2,400. It's like, oh no. Look cool for the first part of a YouTube run. Why wouldn't you go back? Because we beat it on our first try, and it was very little replayability. Like, there are a couple other characters that I could have gotten, but I almost... The only reason we had deaths is because I got bored. I started not abusing a really strong mechanic. So we could have done a deathless run on Warsaw, our very first attempt. Like, it's just it just wasn't. I'm glad I played it through once, but it's not a great game. It's an okay game, and it definitely doesn't have replayability, unfortunately.
Nice and easy.
All right, shoot them in the body. Oh, I should use the other gun for this. God. What's their weak spot? Isn't it the torso? I mean, I don't have the right kind of damage. These are just normal bullets, but... Whoa, Ellie. Ellie, please. Origin and privacy badger. Guess you're screwed. Well, I mean, you can always disable those for this page if you want to help out. I need to get this. She got this instead of Modern Warfare. Dark Dust. Yeah, this is a really good game. I got Modern Warfare for free. My problem... So, Modern Warfare, it plays smoothly, right? Like, it seems like a decent game. But my problem with games like that is, in first-person shooters, I don't like a really low time to kill. Like, it doesn't leave... The skill then comes from map awareness, which is fine, and teamwork and stuff. But when you have a really low time to kill in games like that, like whoever sees the other person first pretty much wins. Like you don't have to really track them or anything, you know. I don't like first-person shooters in that sort of way. Typically, like arcade shooters we're used to. Well, it's like Apex, for example, or even Overwatch. Very different kinds of games, obviously, but those have a much longer time to kill. I like those ones better because of it. Those are kind of on the extreme end, and then like Halo games are kind of in the middle.
That's the last of them.
It's like for normies. Yeah, you won't get any ads here. That's what I'm saying. Like, if people here will disable their ad blocking and stuff like that for this channel, whitelist this one, it'll help the channel. It'll financially help the channel. I will literally get paid more money from bounties if you do that. And you won't see any advertisements. If you're a subscriber and if you're a follower, you only see one advertisement a stream. So it's I mean, you don't have to do it, of course, but it does help out.
The first ship I crewed on, Captain had to ban borscht and baked beans.
Borscht and baked beans. Change that and didn't inform. Oh, they did inform. There was a Twitter post about it from Twitch. And during TwitchCon, they also mentioned it. So during TwitchCon, they were like, we're going to make advertisements better, more accurate for viewers and for advertisers. Basically, they're just trying to make it better for advertisers. Lobby, welcome back. Watch ads, Spite, Turbo, and sub. Well, I mean, I have them turned off for subs anyway. Lobby, you ready for the head hook story? Anyone else that was wanting to hear it? Yeah, I mean, unless you watch TwitchCon or went to TwitchCon or you follow Twitch and read all of their tweets, Beast DJ, yeah, there's no way to know. Unless, I didn't even know as a streamer. And then one day, suddenly we didn't make any changes. I was playing the exact same game, and suddenly the next stream we were down like 30 or 40 viewers on average, the whole stream. And I was like, what the crap? We started looking around, and then some people posted the Twitter message from Twitch and stuff, and I was like, well, guess that happened. All right.
I don't even know how you can get a kitchen this dirty with just canned food.
So, the new episode of our World First Darkest Dungeon challenge from early this year went up on YouTube today, and I'm assuming in one of those two most recent videos, I was teasing Kaz about the hook in the head story, because she's squeamish to stuff like that. All right, here it is. So, when I was a kid, we went camping once. We went camping quite a bit. I lived in a very rural part of Southeast Tennessee, Appalachia. Not that has to do with anything too much. But anyway, we went camping quite a bit. And I remember, I don't know, I was like 8, 9, something like that. And we were by a creek camping. And I was over near the tent. And my mom was going to cast the line, a rod and reel, obviously, out fishing, right? But there was like trees over us and stuff. And so when the hook would get stuck sometimes in a tree, they'd have to pull it out, right? So my mom's fishing and she goes to cast and she thinks it gets hung in a tree. And so she starts jerking this. Well, it wasn't a tree. The line went behind her and she didn't know I was there. And the hook landed on top of my head in the back and it hooked into my scalp. And so basically I had a hook from a fishing hook that was in my scalp. And my mom, not realizing what had happened yet, was on the shore, and she was like tugging this thing like it was stuck in a tree. So basically, long story short, what I was talking about on that VOD, and I'll probably talk about it on one of the later ones. I eventually talk about it. But anyway, It's about my mom basically scalping me with a fishing hook on accident, not knowing it was stuck in my head when she was trying to jerk it loose. Not tell. Oh, I was like screaming or whatever. It didn't take her too long to notice. I wasn't just like, yep, oh, yep, that hurts, you know. But yeah, I was like 8 or 9, so I was like screaming, but she didn't know right off the bat, so she did like a couple of yanks or tugs of the line before she realized what was going on. You're at 10,000 already? It's getting to you. Hurt, man. It's unpopular in the Warrens. Alright, let's use this. Anyway, there's the long story short lobby. All personnel, please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineer. Feeling irate? Try anti-Cleos. Narcoleptic bars. Now with 3% real. CCN 76. Only 8.8. You guys are getting them way faster than I thought you would be. Armory logs. Force synchrotron pistol? Yeah. Functional untrained personnel must attend site safety seminar S023 before using as a seminar officer is not currently available. Recommend permanent secure storage. 9.3 already. Ammunition entries not found. Please contact Volkova M and request that ammunition entries be updated as soon as possible or to maintain our stock for security personnel. Ammo, you say? Well, I found the stock. Well, what you have left of it. Plasma carbine. Brakes. Okay, you seem unstable. I figured that might be the most popular one. So yeah, we're going to test these out, but I have another idea for currency if we don't like this one too much. Although, it seems like so far. I just wish the currency was more readily usable on the mobile app. Got any points tonight? Weird. I don't know. It seems like it's buggy with the mobile app. Here's the exclamation hentai. 3.5 already? Jeez. People are getting them fast, man.
This is how you hide something valuable in plain sight.
All personnel, please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineer. To try anti-Cleos. Handy off. The surgical stain remover of choice. Some of the AdamVsEverything clip. Could do that. Mechanical maintenance logs. Week 1. 06's patrol route passed too close to the experimental subject pins. Now there's a wrapped spit gunking up the servos. It's gun arm. We don't have a replacement arm, so guess we disassemble this one for parts. At least 12 and 17 are still working. Someone tried to disable the mandatory consumer broadcast in 17, then got stuck in maximum volume mode until we factory set it. 12 had a serious malfunction today. Porter accidentally tripped one of the sensors inside the wall, so the blasted unit thought everyone was an intruder, just started shooting. We shut it down for now, where we requested new behavior modules from HQ for the rest of the units. No link. Stable. Diagnosis psychotic. Recognize the signs. How did it feel to completely... Well, your mom. Hooked to the head. Ouch. Thanks for the story. I was a little kid. It hurt. I mean, I had lots of painful kid stories. Some way worse than others. Both physical and no. Well, kind of. But anyway. Accidentally tripped. I read that. No response on the behavior modules for the time being. We'll have to hope nobody blows up a wall. Alright. I mean, doesn't everyone get hurt quite a bit when they're a kid? Like, I can remember the moment I discovered that heat travels through steel. You want to hear this too? So, again, we were camping, or they were fishing or something, and there was like a campfire. There's a campfire, And I don't know, I played in the fire, right? I know you're not supposed to play in the fire. You know what? I played in the fire a lot when I was a kid. And
That's the last of them.
in the car or the truck, or I was like 4. I was really young, 4 or 5, really small. In the truck or the car or something, there was one of those big like steel metal files, you know. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's like a fingernail file, right? It's much larger and made out of steel. Okay, so I got that and I was like, oh, my grandmother had a wood fire stove that was metal, and from as long as I could remember, I used to like flick water on it and watch it like sizzle into steam, right? So I was like, hey, you know, I'm like 4 or 5 or something. If I take this metal file, steel file, and I put it in the fire, just the tip of it, right, the point, and I get it really hot, I bet I could then take that and put it in the lake, and it would sizzle like crazy, right? It's gonna be awesome. Well, little 5-year-old Adam didn't realize that heat travels through metal. So I laid just the end of it into the fire, and I went and played or whatever for 30 minutes to an hour. And then I came back and I grabbed the stupid thing, just full-handed, right? Because I was a little kid, I didn't know any better. And that part wasn't touching the fire, and it burned across my palm like big time. I was like, I had no friggin' idea why this happened. Anyway, hurt pretty bad. What's wrong with you? I was a child. Children can't know that, unless they're taught, obviously, that heat is going to travel through a steel object. Yeah, it was science. Detailed drawings of an advanced pistol revisions and comments are scrawled across the image in mostly illegible writing, except for the name Orson Shaw, scribbled in the corner. So that depicts a phlogisynchrotron pistol from a brand named Force. It's not native to the Halcyon colony. It's unclear from these plans what a phlogisynchrotron does. Scientists don't know until they experience it. Exactly. Kids don't get owned that much. Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It was a lot different back then. Like, I don't let my daughter just go. You know, I wouldn't let my daughter go around like play in a campfire, you know? My 5-year-old daughter, if she was, I mean, I did stuff like, I would put a stick in like an empty milk jug, and I would hold it over the fire when I was a kid, because if you've never done this, if you melt like a milk jug or some kind of thick plastic over fire, and the plastic drips off of it, it makes this really weird sound, right? And I figured this out when I was little, because for whatever reason I played with fire when I was a kid. I would never let my daughter do that crap. You kidding me? So yeah, she's not going to get the opportunity to get burned by melting milk jug or something. What's wrong with you? Much when you were a kid? Hurt yourself as a kid, was cut your thumb, a hatchet, eating cheesies while playing with it. That's your mom let you? Yeah, my mom let me when I was small. Things are more hazardous. Yeah, and I mean, I would just go outside and play all the time when I was a kid too. We lived like in the country, right? We didn't have really close by neighbors, and the only neighbors we really had were family members anyway. Like the street I lived on, literally everyone on that street for like miles, if you want to call it a street, it wasn't even paved. It was just a gravel road when I was a kid. Anyway, everyone on that street was a family member. And so there was like, and I know most bad things that happen to kids, unfortunately, are from the people they know. But like, I would just go outside on my bike or whatever. Me and my cousins or whatever would go play in the woods, and we would like dig holes and cut down trees. And this is when I'm like 6 and 7, 8, 9, whatever. And we just go out and play during the summer for hours until my grandmother or my mom would like yell for us out into the woods or whatever to come back and eat. 3 burns on the way up your forearm once or twice a year. Nightmares about it. Crazy. Friend managed to burn a hole in the back of your shirt. Sparkler, so it didn't burn you. We used to throw fireworks at each other like all the time. Not so much. Oh, those are the little innocent things too, man. There was a lot of times when I was a kid that I almost died. Had a childhood, all right. Never hurt yourself with fire? Anton's data. All right, let's go. Self would be like, gonna do that again. That's absolutely true. Absolutely. Like when I did that fire thing when I was like 4 or 5 and I burned my hand on that metal, it wasn't, oh, you poor baby. Let's see that.
I love all the trees.
It was more like,
Places like this.
uh-huh. Not gonna put that in the fire anymore, are you? It's like, it's completely night and day from how I am with my daughter.
All together. Can't get past that armor. Can't get past that armor.
Where else am I getting shot from here? Right there, okay.
Nice one.
Tap and let it teach you a lesson. Absolutely. Really good way to learn though. True. Split fireworks in a jug, see what happens. Oh yeah, I did all kinds of stuff. You want some more stories, Orchestra? I don't mind. Let me know. I'll tell you guys crazy stories. That's a good way to learn, yeah. How you doing, hipster? Welcome in. Oh, I have all kinds of fireworks stories. Just wait. Outlaw sniper. Snipe the sniper. I do all kinds of crazy things. Story time. So we get cheap fireworks, right? And we're talking just bottle rockets and like M80s and stuff. And me and my cousins would just, I mean, we were kids and we would just ask for a lighter and, you know, they'd give it to us and we would go out with fireworks and do whatever the crap we wanted. So we do things like my great uncle down the street a ways, like, I don't know, half a mile down the street. I guess it was my great aunt that had them. But anyway, they had these like cannons, right? These like metal lawn ornament cannons. But I mean, they were hollow. They weren't real cannons, but they were hollow. And me and my cousins would take bottle rockets and point them at each other from only like 25 yards away, maybe. And we would shoot bottle rockets at each other through fake cannons and play war and stuff. And we would do things like get paint cans and whatever, and like set them on the ground. And we'd like light the explosives, I guess, the fireworks, and we put cans on top of them and see how high it could blow up. And like, you know, hey, let's have someone stand on the can. So the pressure has to go somewhere. Let's see if we can like blast someone up into the air a little bit. I used to shoot bottle rockets out of my hand and, you know, light like M80 type things and throw them at each other. And we'd do things like see if we could break glass bottles with fireworks. And I mean, all kinds of stupid stuff, man. Bottle rocket fights? Absolutely. What is wrong with you? This is what happens when you live in the middle of nowhere and the internet doesn't exist yet. There's nothing to do, so you make your own fun. Your kneecap, brother, cousin, M80s 4 feet away, standing when he was sick. Yeah, man, they're dangerous. Dangerous. Medium-sized rocks at each other. It's a good game. No fireworks. How am I alive? That's not even the most dangerous thing I did. Are we kidding? Well, yeah, I know that, but I'm saying I lived in a very like rural country area with nothing else to do than.
Smells like they gotta back up somewheres.
There's not even a restaurant in the town. There's still not a restaurant in the town I grew up in. So it wasn't like I could go. Me and my friends or cousins could go do anything other than go out and make our own fun. Apparently it was dangerous fun. How am I alive? It's a miracle. It's a miracle. I'm overburdened. Again. Maybe I'll get that perk that lets me carry more stuff. Fights, those are tame. I'll get out. Yeah. Whoa, 400 DPS machine gun. Handgun. A long gun. Deadeye assault rifle. Does 99 damage. What does mine do on hit? 61. So it's better than mine. Good. There's himself. Part of it, yeah. The vermin. Plasma carbine. This is also a long gun. Whoa, 67 to 100. Am I using this? Peacekeeper. It's 10. Okay. Try those out. And let's see if the other ones are good for any of our allies before we scrap them. Made you a great guy you are now. Glad you survived. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I survived too. Sawed-off shotgun. So she's doing mainly close range. 137 bleed. Sure, he has better. I give her this machine gun. It's got a crap load of damage on it. Yeah, let's try that. There you go. How many YouTube subscribers? I don't remember exactly. We need about 420 more. About 420 more. Baby falling out of a moving car. One of her parents opened the door. Shut with the baby on lap. Rolled right out of the car into a ditch. Only moving 25 but still. Holy crap. Fireworks shot at you, but because they were trying to injure or burn you with them. Their parents bought them to do it? That's crazy, Rix, man. Sorry, Rix. Like I told you, man, I was friends with like everyone. We shot them at each other with one another's permission, you know? Yeah, but I can understand that. Alright. Away from making homemade dangerous explosives. Oh, you want to talk about homemade explosives? Okay. Alright, last thing about explosives for me, probably. Okay. When I was about, I don't know, 10 or 11, I had a friend that used to come over and spend the night sometimes. And he and I, for whatever reason, in the house that we lived in, we had this shed right behind the house. It had power to the shed and everything, but it was like this torn down thing. We didn't go through with this completely, but we were trying to think, I don't know what possessed us to do this, but we were like, and this was super stupid, okay? I'm going to blame this on them, because obviously, no, I wouldn't do this. But we were like, what can we make blow up, basically? It's not going to hurt anyone. It's not going to damage the house or whatever. Maybe it's okay if we blow up this old shed. I don't know, guys. I was like 10. I don't know why. But anyway, and so we went out there and we were looking around. We found like a gas can that had a little bit of gas in it. And our idea was, let's unscrew a light bulb. We're going to pour gas in there up until it touches the end of where the two pieces of, the electricity goes across in the light bulb, right? Forget the name of it offhand. We'll tie that back on, or screw that back on. We'll screw it in, and we'll remotely turn on the light switch, and we'll see if the electricity from the light bulb makes the gasoline explode. Well, thank God that we were caught doing it, and were made to stop. But I mean, I don't know. Sounds awesome. We were like making a light bulb gasoline bomb when I was like 10 years old. And my stepdad, I guess you called him a stepdad at the time, found us doing it. And he was like, what are you guys doing? And we couldn't get the screw part off of the light bulb. That was our main hiccup, is we couldn't get that off. And we were like, nothing. Why are you trying to open that light bulb? We just want to see how, how the inside of it is. What are you doing in that gas can? Still want to try it? No. Did you ever see a copy of the Anarchist Cookbook? No, I didn't. It will explode for sure. Oh, I know. But quiet neighborhood as a kid. Legit nothing in that place as a kid. Old folk around. It's nice and comfy. Because the house was too run down. It's basically a ghetto. It's just awful. Would have been ridiculous. Could you imagine if we had actually blown up our like tool shed or whatever? Like 2-10-year-old kids. I'm thinking about wearing this, but it lowers our stealth. That's alright. So much more armor. That's 18. Anything's out of it? No, I haven't heard of that. I don't know what we're thinking, man. Don't know. But still alive. Still alive. 20, 23. Spectrum. Alright, I think I can get rid of the rest of this stuff. We'll check Ellie's and then we'll be done. Power wheel 50 feet in the air by making a pipe bomb. Remote detonator, 25 feet of wire. 9-volt battery. Arcus cookbook from the public library. Details on bombs. You know, napalm, cyanide. Oh my god, it's a good thing I didn't have that when I was a kid. I would have done all that. This is just crap we came up with on our own. Like, if I had directions on things, well, that would have not been good at all. Books, played video games. I play video games too, but I mean, I was a poor kid, so I didn't, you know, I got a couple of games a year or something usually. Maybe. But yeah. We made our own fun, that's for sure. For better or worse. My arm. Oh yeah, I've talked about my arm quite a bit. We've also talked about almost dying in our house fire quite a bit. Probably the closest I ever came to dying. I was probably literally like a minute away from dying in a house fire. Maybe closer. Scary stuff, man. Once was like 20 at the time. So you should have known better. You and your friends shotgun a half-full propane tank into a bonfire. Holy crap, this lady goat. I mean, what happened? Yeah, at least my story is I'm like a 7-year-old in it, you know? That's my excuse. Hey, we didn't have anything better to do and I was only like 7. Mule, made by yours truly. I don't know. I'd have to see it first. I mean, probably. As long as you promise you're not going to kill me.
Take your best shot, asshole.
Oh, I thought he was going to move more.
Come on. Woohoo! Nice.
Oh, I need to try out the new weapon. Okay, so is this a charge? Oh, it is. All right.
Dead on.
Pretty good. See it where? Do anything to kill you? I would probably try it then. Whoops. Can you not undo that after? I wonder if holding R will do it. It's the son with the nation's biggest pastures. Used to make napalm in his neighborhood. Hose Washburn napalm down the gutter. Street drain. Call the fire department. Good lord, man. Crazy. Crazy times. Alright, turtle access. Look at the messages here. Property of Auntie Cleo. Message from our anger wall.
My name's Cletus. Anybody want some cornbread?
Thanks, Cletus. You know what? I don't have the redemption thing up. Hang on. Okay. There we go. Hans, I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is that we've got a sprat problem. Thanks to the little monsters chewing on our wires, our ventilation system is temporarily offline. If your raptidons are cranky, you need to sedate them manually. Bring a few canisters of sedative and hook it up to the auxiliary terminal in the main research chamber. The good news is that my Hephaestus hammers clobbered your precious Rizzo's Rangers. Would you care for some Auntie Cleo's Tripicale pasta sauce with your humble pie? Rohan. Big ol' boom. Hit the deck. Didn't get hurt. 100 yards away. Felt it. That's crazy. I mean, obviously you know how dangerous it is. I mean, that would have caused shrapnel too, right? Like, a piece of that metal rocketing through someone's anything. Man. Slutty goat. Just next time you tell a story, just tell people you were like 7, and they'll forgive you. And now people are like, wait, how old was Adam really when he did these stupid things? I was definitely 7 every time. Hans, please explain the unmitigated disaster I'm currently holding in my hand. I have here a form approving the relocation of our Raptidon mother to the main hall. A form signed by you. First of all, the structural integrity of our Raptidon tanks are not nearly sufficient to contain an enraged Raptidon mother. Secondly, Raptidons are notoriously territorial and extremely protective of their young. Please stop me if I'm using too many numbers for you. I do have a problem with basic arithmetic, seeing how you don't need to realize that Raptidon mother plus a Raptidon tank equals murder. Respectfully yours, Gale. You played Urinal Chicken? Yes, I was. Set of gas canister. A label on the canister states Anti-Cleo's Raptigon. It's guaranteed to render even the largest Raptidons unconscious for no less than 6 hours and has a refreshing antiseptic scent. Should a method for gas dispersal be found, this canister may prove very useful. Have kitty claws digging into your leg. How you doing, Growing Monkey? How far are you into your playthrough? Oh, that's a big one. How far are you into your playthrough of Mass Effect series? I haven't checked in a couple days.
Hey! You! Over here!
Yeah, be quiet. I'm looting corpses here.
Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No,
Close to
I'm not
half.
giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you.
Anton wants a problem fixed. I imagine he means you. Got the wrong idea about me. I guess I'm gonna go with number 1. Give us a Miss Cleo style reading. I mean, I don't know how her readings were. I never called in. All I know is the commercials.
Yes, I imagine he does. But we all have problems. It is the human condition.
Go.
I am myself ensnared in this wretched place. You want to kill me. I don't want to die. Therefore, it is in my best interest to negotiate with you. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for my life.
Yeah, but Miss Cleo died like 10 years ago, and she never saw it coming. Tell me what you need. We're not friends. If you expect me to help you, I expect you to hand over that research. Why are you down here? Gonna have to make me a better offer. I mean, I don't know her. Let's see what she needs. You killed her.
The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the Raps for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen.
How about I just kill all the things? All right, I'll help you out. Anton was worried you might have made off with his research. He even called you cretins. I'm not about to run errands for some pompous bandit. I'm gonna need a good reason to risk my neck for you. Let's go to number 2 first.
Give me a little credit. We are not bandits. We do not steal research. We liberate it. So a few scientists were caught in the crossfire. I will not be accountable for every idiot who wanders in front of my gun.
Rode a lab and shot some scientists on the way out. Sound like bandits to me. Nice to know you aren't burdened by conscience. Yeah, the bandit thing sounds true. Let's see what she says by that one. Number 2.
Semantics. If I were consigned to spending my days making diet toothpaste, I would pray for a bullet to my skull.
She has a point. Right, I'll help you out. You don't need to care much for that research. May as well hand it over. I'm shocked you haven't been shot by your own crew. Did you say diet toothpaste? I'm gonna go with number 4. I mean, we've already heard about it, but Would I use diet toothpaste? I don't think so. I like eating. I like food. If toothpaste made me want to eat less, I probably wouldn't use it.
Diet toothpaste. Can you imagine a more pernicious example of corporate materialism? I do not know what is worse. Working here or dying here.
I mean, if I use diet toothpaste and suddenly I only want to eat 2 pieces of pizza instead of like, I don't know, 8, I would say that's a loss. All the trouble to steal a formula for diet toothpaste. Glad you're finding time for soul searching. What with being moments away from death? I imagine you're about to find out. Goodbye. Let's go, number 1. Like food too. Some days just feel depressed. Eat or cook, but still get hungry. I gotcha.
What matters is that I've been lied to. I was led to believe this was a high-priority corporate facility hiding valuable research. This job was not supposed to end with me stuck in some wretched lab smelling like rats. So I would be very much obliged if you gave me a break. Break me out of here and I will listen to all the supercilious comments you want to make about my leadership.
How did Yuke? Welcome back. Did you already switch over to mornings, Yuke? If so, do you like it? Not sure yet? I'll help you out. Not about to run errands for some pompous bandits. Need a good reason. Yeah, number 3. I don't need a good reason. Through the trap door or the front door? Neither yet. I don't know. She just told us the 2 ways, but...
Because Crane is a tool. Because no good deed goes unrewarded. Because doing me a good turn is the honorable and decent thing. Take your pick.
Doing you a good turn. Is she talking about that harem we were starting to build? Why do you think Anton is a tool? What kind of a reward are we talking? How is this an honorable thing to do? Forget it. Yeah, let's ask about Anton. Let's see what her opinion is on him. Let's get both sides.
Being used by Auntie Cleo. And now he is trying to use you. So what does that make you?
Tool. Krang and Shredder here. Not trapped in an underground laboratory with half my crew dead. That's true. Crane's a decent man trying to make the best of the mess you made. Bored of you, you're on your own. I'm gonna say not trapped like her.
Fair. But while I may be trapped for the moment, those scientists are trapped in corporate slavery for the rest of their sad, sorry little lives. Don't you see? I am setting these people free. I am doing them a favor.
She's kind of doing what we did to Edgewater. I mean, in a roundabout way. You know, she's trying to stick it to Auntie Cleo. We stuck it to the spacers. So... a favor you do me one in return? For free? No. Let's go with that. Last training shift. Start next week solo. Saw it today. A lot of work to do.
I do not want charity. I will put something pretty in your palm for your trouble. You have got my word on that.
You know what? I'm going to help her out. I probably shouldn't. But it sounds like all you guys killed her. So... and besides, I am anti-Auntie Cleo. It's a bunch of people to steal, you think? They just got in the way. I want to see what happens if I help her. Alright. Help you out. Oh, I might regret this just like I did with Edgewater and siding with a... No, it's alright.
You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Alright. What will I get myself into if I help you out? Don't flatter yourself. I expect you to pay me for my trouble. This doesn't make us friends. Hold on. I've got some questions about you. Let's ask about her, yeah?
Ask away.
Auntie Cleo, pro space's choice. I know you are. What do you intend to do with this research?
Sell it, of course. I don't have any use for the scribblings of idiotic scientists, but whoever gave me this tip obviously does. Assuming I make it out of this place alive. And with my ship out of commission, I'll have to leave on foot and hope my luck changes.
You hope to
One
shade.
problem at a time, I suppose.
Get into this building. Drop down from the top. See the matriarch and her pin first thing, Cassandra. Corporal at the front of the building. I didn't talk to anyone at the front of the building. And I saw the matriarch through a glass, but I haven't like fought it or anything. Self-into if I help you out. Let's ask why they raided it in the first place.
No one asks why.
I don't remember where the entrance
The
was.
establishment tells us
But I
to
did
live
see them
here, work there, eat that, drink this.
matriarchs
All our
through the
choices are
glass
made for us,
below.
so we forget we ever had a choice. I am doing this because I can. Because it thrills me. Because I take a deep and profound pleasure from stabbing at the heart of corporate power, no matter how shallow the wound.
How'd you end up in this mess?
I have been asking myself the same question. Our tactics were sound, but no battle plan survives contact with the enemy. We were acting on a good tip, but the tip never mentioned the raps. When we hit the lab, those raps got loose, tore through as many of ours as theirs.
You act like the corporations are your enemy. What do you have against them?
From the day we are born, we are made to obey. Never question, never hope. Never dream of anything greater than the lot appointed to us. Corporations expect us to work until the day we die. But they could not give a half-bit shit about our lives.
See, she has a good point. What will I get myself into if I help you out?
Nothing beyond the purview of a talented freelancer like you.
Tell me what you know about the raps. Persuade 30. I can talk the guards into leaving, or people have to let them pass. Doors stuck fast. How'd you manage to lock yourself in? I'll go with the persuade one.
You really expect me to just let them pass? Why? So they can regroup behind their walls and mount another assault? Never mind. I'm obviously in no position to argue with you. If you can talk those guards into standing down, my people will follow suit.
Something else I need to know. What else was there?
I'll help however I can.
Tell me what you know about the raps.
A raptidon is an apex predator, native to the jungles of Monarch. They are entirely unsuited to life on Terra 2, which may account for their horrible temper and appetite.
So you want me to take down an entire pack of these things?
Oh, for goodness sake. They are just animals.
Just
Aggressive,
asking, lady.
territorial, frightened, and very probably hungry animals, but they die to gunfire like anything else. I do remember one of those feckless scientists yammering something about a raptidon suppression system.
Perfect. We're gonna find the scientist.
How should I know? I left his body where I shot him.
God. Door stuck fast. How did you manage to lock yourself in?
The raps took us by surprise, as they would anyone. My crew were split apart and lost in the corridors. They went one way, I went another. You'll need a keycard to unlock my door. I don't know where they're kept, but I'd start by checking the security office.
Alright, wait here.
Take your time. I am, to my chagrin, not going anywhere.
Alright. Don't look at me like that, ladies. It's the right thing. Okay, 80 meters over there. Alright. I'm going up here, though. Let's go check it out. Whoa, Ellie, how'd you get up here so fast? Scrap mechanical. He looks friendly. I'm sure it's fine. Vending machine discovered. What's back here?
Mind if I grab a few souvenirs?
Not at all, Ellie. Way ahead of you. Way ahead of you. If there's anything left after I ransack it, you can have the rest. Alright. Anything in there? No, I already got it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment below. You can also subscribe to the channel by clicking this button. It helps out a ton. And after all of that, be sure to check out the next video right up here. Of course, as always, thank you guys for watching.